Welcome to the LVTV Podcast. We're going to be talking to the SEO Queen coming up here in just a second. We're talking profitable SEO strategies for thriving coaches, those who are thriving. These are some of the things that you should use. That's all coming up next. We have Zhe Scott with us here today, and I think we kind of may even be related because I saw that you have some Michigan ties, and I was like, man, we could be cousins because my dad's side got Scots in Detroit area, so we probably related. I forgot to tell you that offline, but thank you so much for joining us today. Zhe, how you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling good. Thanks for asking.
Good. I'm so glad that you're doing good because we got some good stuff to talk about. So I just want to jump straight into our conversation, right? But before we get into the SEO strategies, like what was that moment, right? Because you're known as the SEO Queen. You are extremely the accolades are just crazy, right? I think over $60 million in revenue that you've been able to generate for clients, for yourself, due to some of your strategies, which is crazy. I love when people talk about what they do for others instead of how much money they made themselves. And, author, all those accolades, that's great. But I want to know from you, what was that one moment? What was the moment that you knew that it was time to become the SEO Queen?
Well, it was in the first quarter of 2012. Wow. I was working for a small agency out of Novi, Michigan. I had grew it. My book of business was over, $500,000 in recurring revenue. And I was on food stamps, and I was just kind of at the end of my rope. And I went to the owner on three occasions, and I was denied a raise. And so I decided to walk away and bet on myself. And that's how the SEO Queen was born.
Hold on, whoa, time out. You bringing in $500,000 every month. So that's $6 million
a year. This was a year.
A year. Yeah. So $500,000 a year. And you on food stamps?
Yeah, my compensation was really bogus. Real bogus. Last year, I made more money than I've ever made working for anybody. Last year.
Wow.
For myself, for my company.
Right. That you took home.
That my company made.
Yeah.
Now, I'm trying to get to that point where I can pay myself better.
Yeah. We understand. And listen,
you
bringing in the money. You getting the bag.
But
you not on food stamps anymore.
I can honestly say I am getting the bag.
Yes, but no more food stamps, right?
Nah.
No. Okay. I just want to make sure because that's.
But it was just like it was kind of like it was for the longest time. I wondered, like, I would talk with my dad. I was like, "Do I suck?" He would be like, "Baby girl, you like the best salesperson they got.
Yeah.
Wake up."
Yeah.
And he would, encourage me and talk to me. And I didn't get it, but I get it now.
Yeah, I'm with you. I get it too. Trust me. Not bringing in $500,000 for a company and you on food stamps. That just
right.
Anyway, I digress.
Well, just from a public policy standpoint, you can be a Black male with a bachelor's degree and have the same net worth as a white male with a record. So when I really understood how the market devalued me as a Black woman, that's when I doubled down and went all in.
That's good.
As CEO and founder of my own company.
You know what? You deserve it because anyone who can work that hard, and I understand sales, and I definitely understand the Novi area, and being a Black woman in Novi, I understand. So I just want to salute you and congratulate you on, really taking that leap. And I'm thankful that you did because now that makes us here talking because we were close. You're right down the street in Novi, and now we're here on StreamYard. So I appreciate that. So I want to jump straight into it, right?
Right.
SEO strategies that are profitable. So what are some profitable strategies that we need to take advantage of?
Well, just like, coaches say, you need to know your numbers. You need to know how your ideal clients are looking for you online. What search terms are they using to find you? And you need to use that in your copy, in your messaging, in your code, and your content on your website.
Okay, give me an example of that.
One thing that people are looking for in terms of my company, they're looking for Google SEO. They're looking for digital marketing. And those are phrases and terms you'll see in the code and content on my website.
Okay, so if I'm looking up Michael Jackson, and I'm just using that as an example, you're saying any keyword phrases or descriptions that's connected to him, that's what people are typically searching for. I need to make sure that content is on my website, right? And that I'm using that in my ads as well. Is that what I'm hearing?
Make sure we're just talking about organic. So
Sure.
there's a whole different approach to paid advertising versus organic. So I definitely want to be clear at my is organic marketing.
Yes. Okay. Cool. I mean, we can do both if you want, but we'll stay organic.
Yeah, you want to make sure that you're using that in your meta tags, your code, your alt tags, another type of code, your schema, that's another type of code on your website, and then also your content, everything that people see, when they first load up your website.
Okay, so what have been one of the strategies that, like you said, using the search, what we're being searched, make sure it's on our website, make sure we're using it in all those areas. What can we expect? Because when I think of SEO, I think that it's a long game. It's not necessarily instantaneous. Or is it instantaneous? Because when I used to do a little bit of SEO, probably 10 years ago, it was hard to get to page one on anything on Google. And at that time I was dealing with sneakers. So it was a high demand, high competitive market. So when we're looking at implementing some strategies for SEO, is this something that we can see that's going to work overnight, or is it something that's going to take some time for us to put in place?
Well, right now I'm running some experiments on that. And what I'm finding is that I've been able to get keywords on Google page one and is in less than 24 hours. And then other words, it takes a little bit longer. But if you approach your site by optimizing the whole thing at once and, tweaking it, you can definitely get ranked higher up quicker.
Okay.
Websites that blog on a consistent basis typically get indexed about 434% more than websites that don't blog. So the more websites you have, the more pages in the websites you have, the higher the number of pages that are indexed, the more traffic you can get.
Okay. So it's almost rewarding you for playing, basically.
Exactly. Yeah. So Google wants to reward you for great content, because the more great content and value you can provide to people who are searching for answers to the questions that they have, Google has an incentive to send them that information, because Google's in the business of, brokering information. And if Google can match more people with information that is what they're looking for, that keeps people coming back, and then they can sell those ads that they built their business model on.
Nice. So now when you say good content, what is some good blog content that really shapes SEO or helps in it from an SEO perspective for coaches and consultants? So we know that obviously our marketing content, that anything that should drive people to our offer is our marketing content, but what have been some of the great content that you've seen that work and the not so great content that's seen that's work? Because I can imagine hearing it, somebody, okay, well, what should I blog about?
Well, I think at a very basic level, this is something that every coach should know, is their brand story. They need to be able to have content that speaks to who they are, what their brand is, so that at the bare minimum, they can rank on Google page one for their brand. So like if you Google the SEO Queen and all its permutations, you'll see my website pop right up. And so that is very important. Next is you could use a tool like Answer the Public to, whether you're a life coach, a performance coach, Instagram coach, financial coach, whatever type of coach you are, you can put that into Answer the Public and see what questions people are asking. And then you can take those questions that resonate with you and use this command, all in title, : and then that question, to see how many websites are addressing that question. and for the question that has the least amount of competition. And you'll be surprised at how many questions people are searching for that really don't have great answers online. You create content that answers that question, and you can get on Google page 1 pretty quickly.
Wow. Okay. Okay, Z, get us together, Z. So, and I hope folks are taking notes, because I'm gonna go back and watch this myself, because you know what? You are like, and again, we kind of talked about this offline, and I'm kind of bouncing around here at this moment. I appreciate you being a Black woman that's successful in SEO. Like, I feel like I can learn from you quicker than I can someone else who may not look like you and I. And it's nothing against that, right? And nothing against them, but it's something I feel like you know the struggle.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, any Black-owned business owner, any business owner that's Black, like, I completely understand what you go through, because I've went through all of that myself.
Yeah.
And now going on 4 years, I've been in business as the SEO Queen.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. So definitely using that strategy. What else do you think or recommend as coaches and consultants? Because we were talking a little bit off here about Instagram. You gave some information on that, but you don't have to reveal that on here if you don't want to. But some good SEO. Let's say YouTube. Right. So what are some YouTube SEO for coaches and consultants who's putting up videos quite often? Let's say 3 videos a week.
Well, you definitely want to integrate those videos into your website content.
Okay.
So you can boost the visibility of the video itself in video results, and also boost the visibility of your website by including the video in the website content. So you'll see that on my website, SEOqueen.com. You'll see I'll integrate videos here and there. There's video all over my homepage. Video is very important, and it's something that a few years ago only 9% of businesses were really using in their as a part of their marketing strategy. So even by having like a slideshow with music puts you ahead of your competition.
Hold on, time out. Did you really just say a slideshow with music?
Yeah.
In 2021?
Well, I mean, if people see, a lot of business owners and some coaches, they may not feel comfortable getting on camera all the time.
I got you. I got you. But I was just saying, like, swipe, do, swipe. I'm thinking like Windows 98 type of videos. That's what came to mind, Z, when you said it. I was like, hold on, that
no,
works.
but I mean, there's apps you can use.
Yeah.
There's apps out there. Yeah.
If you don't want to do,
have like, you can put your download all your images, and you can have your phone put together a slideshow for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Family pictures.
And pick the soundtrack.
That is funny. At bare minimum, that's what people should be doing, using the slideshow presentation on there. So we're taking our videos, uploading them obviously to YouTube.
Right.
Second, biggest search engine platform online, right? Google,
right.
YouTube. So we take that. You're saying place that as on many places on our website as possible to, again, visibility. I'm just recapping visibility of the video, and also to get that traffic there too. So are you saying make a blog post so let's say I shoot a YouTube video as a coach saying, 3 mistakes my ideal follower is making right now, make that video, put it on YouTube. You're saying put that in a blog post?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can actually, what you could do, make it real easy. Take that video you made, make your blog post a transcription of it, and just put it on there. Make sure you have your meta tags and your alt tags, and
that's it.
Yeah.
See, you making this. See, I think SEO is just, I feel like SEO is for math people. And I know it's probably not, but it is, you could take it as technical as you want it, but on the very bare minimum, it's accessible. Yeah. I mean, I know, and I understand the importance of it, and being, that's why I reached out to you. I'm like, we need to know these things, People need to know how important SEO is, and they definitely need to know it coming from you. So I definitely wanted to make sure we had this conversation, because I think sometimes we forget about SEO, right? We're so quick to go to Instagram. We're so quick to go to Clubhouse, or we're so quick to go to a landing page, and we don't think of SEO, of optimizing our websites or anything that we put online, because we're like, okay, because I feel like we don't talk enough about SEO. Is that a safe assumption to say in the world of SEO?
So. I made a meme about it. Let me find this meme, because I think this meme is hilarious.
Is it on your Instagram?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a good Kermit, bad Kermit meme.
Oh, I did see that.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that one. You guys get a chance, check her out on Instagram at the SEO Queen, all one word, all spelled the way you think it should be. The SEO Queen. She's on Instagram. So, like I said, I just don't think enough of us know about SEO enough, or we just because we don't know, we just pay out, and we should. If you don't know and you don't want to waste time, pay the professionals. That's why they're there. But I think we need to give more attention to SEO, especially as coaches and consultants, and as we're growing our brand and growing our business, and not relying so much on likes, comments, saves, and shares from Instagram.
So SEO is more than just traffic generating leads. You know, SEO is a great way to move people down the buyer's journey to make it easier for you to make sales on your social media platforms. Because these days the consumer is very savvy, and most consumers, me included, I'm not going to do business with a company I can't find online. If I can't find your website online, if I can't see what you're doing online, I'm not going to do business with you. Sure.
That makes sense, because that means you may not be as reputable as you say.
Yeah, I mean, these days, I've been burned by, thinking someone's associated with someone else that has websites, that has, different things that's building. But what I've found is, if a person doesn't have a cohesive brand built for themselves, I don't feel comfortable doing business with that person.
So give me an example here, right? The SEO Queen, who would you do business with? Like, who are you looking to do business with from the perspective of helping you build your brand? That's just interesting to me. What would that be?
From building my brand, I'm always looking at now, talking to my executive coach earlier today, we were talking about operations. It's like really getting tightened up on that. Social media. I think the next step for me is really content writing, on a regular basis. And I think the content, just being able to put out content like daily for social media and the website, that's like my biggest thing that I would want.
Nice. Well, you already know you're talking to someone who can assist you with that aspect of it. Give you some stuff. We'll talk about that offline. So we're looking at some strategies. So we talked about YouTube, talked about our website. Where else do we need to really start paying attention when it comes down to some profitable strategies for SEO?
I think taking advantage of all the free platforms that Google has available to business owners is very important. When you claim your Google My Business page, you are telling Google that you are an entity, you are a brand. So that's important. And that's also important if you want to be found via voice search. It's important if you want to get all the little goodies that Google has to give out to different businesses, if you want to be included in the knowledge graph and other places. So, and also Google News. So Google My Business is critical. Google Analytics, Google Search Console, and then also you want to also use the free operators like Site, All in Title, All in your URL. Those will help you to understand how competitive keywords are as you're planning out your content.
Nice. I like that, because I never heard of Google My Site. I never heard of that ever. I didn't know that was the thing.
Yeah,
you looking at me like, what? Your face is just like, are you kidding me, bro? Like, what type of amateur night are we on right now at the Apollo?
No. I'm like, I'm the worst at like
Hide your face. Hide your facial expression.
I don't have the whole, like, what do you call it? The
Yeah. No, you didn't hide it. You was like, are you really? It was almost like you was whispering to me, like, stop saying that on this. Stop talking right now. Move on. Don't tell people you don't know that. Listen, I am vulnerable enough to, I know what I know and I know what I don't know. So when you were just talking, I was like, huh, what? Excuse me?
Yeah, my biggest thing is I know enough on social media to be dangerous, and like I still haven't put all my icons together.
Yeah.
On my Instagram.
Yeah.
I see how it's all branded, looking nice. I'm just, graphics is not my zone of genius.
Yeah. And you know, again, I send someone to you offline, my graphic artist that I have, if you want to do some work. But yeah, see, I need more content from you to talk about SEO, because I feel like I don't know nothing. You was like, yeah, you probably know something. Like, you see, I don't know. I don't even know I don't even know to ask you yet now, because I feel like if I didn't know the Google My Site thing, I'm probably missing out on a whole new system.
Well, I think right now there is one thing that is happening in May that is very important.
Okay.
It's called Core Web Vitals.
Core Web Vitals. Okay.
And I'm actually super excited about this algorithm change, because all those websites that have content that keeps on moving when you're on the page, you know what I'm talking about? You go on the website and the content you're reading, and then it like moves because an ad got in there.
Yes. Oh my
Lord. All those sites that do that, all their traffic is about to all drop off.
Are you serious?
Yes, because Google is tired.
I'm tired.
Jesus, praise the Lord, right?
I'm so tired. Or something takes over the whole entire screen and you can't get rid of it, like from a mobile perspective.
Yeah, it's just a pain in the butt. So Core Web Vitals is really dope. And those who have Search Console configured, you can see how you stand. All you have to do is just log in and look, and Google will tell you what you need to do to fix your website to make it more SEO friendly.
Nice. Now, you are an author. You're an author.
Yes, I am.
I think you got, if I'm not mistaken, I know you got one on Amazon, but you also have an ebook, right? That's different from the one that's on.
I actually have a book that I'm co-authoring with Fraser Hay that should be coming out later on this year.
Okay.
Fraser Hay, he's a business coach who's coached people, I think, in either 40 to 60 countries. And he has he's published almost 20 books.
Okay.
Founder of the Grow Your Business Club. And he's like my day one business coach.
Nice.
He helped me so much with just taking what I know and being able to sell it.
Gotcha. That's good. But you have one on Amazon right now.
Yeah, it's called SEO Training 2017, Search Engine Optimization, Marketing for Small Business.
So people need to pick that up, right? Like,
yeah, even though it's 2017, a lot of the principles are the same.
Okay.
A lot of the tactics still work.
Okay. So definitely go to Amazon, or can they buy directly from your website, right?
Yeah, if you go on my website, it links directly to the Amazon page. So just go to SEOQueen.com.
Definitely go there to her website, and also follow her on IG, right? At the SEO Queen. And let's make that happen, because I want to encourage her or challenge her to put out more content for SEO dummies like myself. I know they got a book for it. What is it? SEO. What is it? Books for Dummies?
There is a book, SEO for Dummies.
Yeah. Like, I may need to grab that. Well, yeah, I need to grab that. Or maybe if you have a coaching program, I may just need to do
have a coaching program.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your coaching program.
So my coaching program, I have a one-on-one coaching program that I do. And basically I do an assessment of where you are, and then I teach you everything that you need to know. And it includes the copies of all my books.
Nice. Now, is that 6 weeks or 12 weeks?
It's 1 month.
1 month. So in 30 days. So now I loved it, because I love marketing, right? What is the big promise in 30 days? Like, what's the transformation I'm gonna have in 30 days?
The transformation in 30 days is that your website will be fully optimized by the end of that month.
Boom. There it is. So that's why you guys need to go to the SEOqueen.com if you're looking to get more from her. And she was really holding back on y'all today. I just want to let y'all know she was holding back because she has the goods. And if you're looking to get your website together, you're looking to get your brand on the top page, if you're looking to be where you need to be when folks are searching for the solution that you have, you definitely want to reach out to her, the SEOqueen.com, and follow her on Instagram at the SEO Queen. So without further ado, I want to give you opportunity to share anything that you like to share with us before you leave today.
Yeah, I do have a final thought.
Yes, I love final thoughts.
I want to share the fact that my personal best is about, I would say, 20 hours getting a keyword on Google page one. And a lot of SEO professionals will say, oh, it takes a year, it takes 6 months, it takes 3 years, depending on, how competitive the term is. But with my strategy, I like success as fast as possible. So it's easier to get additional success. So my strategy is the SEO Queen SEO is different. Different. It's not a commodity. It's a certain strategy, and we're constantly fine-tuning how we do our process to deliver the best results for our clients.
I love that. I love that unique methodology, that unique method, unique mechanism, as some people call it in the marketing world. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love when I hear it and I can identify it. So we just appreciate you so much, Zhe, for coming on. I know this won't be the last time that you're here, unless you're like, yeah, I don't want to talk to that rookie anymore.
No, I enjoyed myself.
I was like, I'm telling you, I'm gonna find the image. I'm gonna go back in the time step and find that where you was just like, are you serious? She was like, are you serious right now? It's almost like that in church talk. Are you serious right now? Your face don't move, but your mouth is talking. That's what you were doing. You're like, I can't believe he just said that. Rookie. Somebody come get the rookie. But no, I appreciate you so much, Zhe, for coming on. This is the LVTV Podcast, where we talk all things coaches, consultants. No, I'm sorry, all things content. I'm all thrown off now. All things content, clients, and cash flow for the profit and impact focused coaches and consultants. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for watching. And until the next time, continue to be social on social media.